book 1, Sutra 23, which is Ishvara Pranidhanava, which is Patanjali offering us up this idea that one of the ways to achieve samadhi or enlightenment or supreme oneness is devotion, or later it is talked about more as surrender. So devotion to something higher than ourselves. So perhaps this is God, perhaps this is the best version of you, or kindness, or love, or all of humanity. And they go on to say this later. So Yoga Sutra, Book 2, Sutra 45, this particular translation of Sri Swami Satchidananda, in his commentary, he writes, Ishvara Pranidhanam is a life of dedication, of offering everything to the Lord or to humanity. Why do I add humanity? When we want to offer something to God, where and who is he, she, it? Is God sitting somewhere waiting for us to give him something? So this piece of devotion in our yoga practice, it can be what makes it like very vast and very awesome, or it can be the part that really trips us up. Like, is yoga a religion? No, it's a science, but it's very a spiritually based science. When Yogananda, who wrote this book, Autobiography of Yogi, which I highly recommend either reading this book or watching the documentary Awake, which is available on Netflix. When he came to the West, he was talking about God being in us, like being in our spine, being in our brain, being in our body, and using the practices of yoga to access that, like access an actual connection with the divine. And that was super groundbreaking. In the 1920s, that wasn't being talked about. And meditation, the neuroscience meditation, wasn't being studied yet. And he was talking about that, about being connected to divine through our practices and changing the way our brain works through these practices. And then many, many years later, this started being proven in science, that we would understand science now. But even then, long, long ago, in the more ancient sciences, yoga was still considered to be a science, to be a practice, more so than religion. So this piece of devotion, this piece of surrender, today in this practice, I invite you to tap into, what does that mean for you? How does that fit? And yoga can fit with any other spiritual practice you may have. So it can be God or higher power in absolutely any form that works for you, or it can be something higher that you feel really called to devote your practice to today. Maybe that is kindness, maybe that is love, maybe it is your ability to really show up and be present in your life, in each moment, and to be happy with that. So in our practice today, I really want you to think about setting an intention of devotion that works for you, and then each movement being very purposeful. So each movement, each breath is in alignment with that devotion or that intention, that it's not random, and it's what really turns our movement into prayer, or into this like planting of a karmic seed to bring an intention about, to bring something out of you and into the world in some way. And that way it makes it a yoga practice in a very holistic way. It makes it different from say gymnastics or calisthenics in some way. We'll still definitely get a good workout in and get things moving and get the blood moving and get the body moving, but we'll get things moving on a higher level as well. So when you're ready, go ahead and let your eyes close. And let your intention bubble up. You don't necessarily have to try to think of an intention, but just allow it to come to mind. In fact, the less thinking is probably the better. And take a deep breath in and deep breath out. And another deep breath in and deep breath out. And one more deep breath in for the sound of Om. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to open, and we'll move on to hands and knees to begin the practice. Coming forward onto hands and knees, placing the hands down under the shoulders and the knees down under the hips. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round the spine, pull the navel in, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, twisting slightly to the left, and then side bending slightly to the right. Here you can essentially move your spine in any direction that it needs to move, side bending, arching and curling, moving sort of around, and then eventually come into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, extend the legs, straighten through the arms, and press down equally into the hands and feet. Hips lift towards the sky, thighs press back, and torso presses back towards the thighs. Be mindful of lengthening through the knees rather than hyperextending through the knees. Breathing deeply and breathing naturally here. Inhale, move forward, plank position. Feel the strength of pressing down through the arms and drawing the shoulders onto the back. Navel and ribs pull in, strong legs. Long neck in line with the rest of the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. And steadily and evenly. Pike back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to walk the feet forward, ending about 12 inches behind your wrists, and press the palms firmly down into the earth. You can bend the knees as much as necessary here, or if you have blocks available, place blocks under the hands to lift the earth up. Allow the head to hang. In a modified standing forward fold. On the next inhale, lengthen through the spine. If your hips are feeling tight, roll up your mat a little bit and step the heels on top of the roll. And as you exhale, come down into yogi squat, bringing the elbows inside of the knees, hands in prayer in front of the heart. Send the seat towards the earth and the head towards the sky. Breathing calmly and evenly here. Allow the legs to be active as they press into the earth. Thigh bones rooting into the hips as the heart opens. Place the hands down, extend the legs, unroll the mat if it was rolled up. Step the feet all the way together, lengthen through the spine, Bend the knees, press down into the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine, stand up, reach up, look up, and exhale, standing Tadasana. Samasthiti, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lunge the right leg back. Exhale, left leg back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, seat to heels, extend the legs, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, step all the way forward between the hands. Exhale, drop the left knee down, point the toe away. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back, Arjunasana. Breathing steadily and evenly here, feeling the right hip move back and the left hip move forward, squaring the hips, lengthening out of the back, opening through the heart. Plant the hands down, tuck the back toes under, step back, three-legged dog, right leg high in the air. 2 feet down, downward facing. Inhale, lift the left leg high, step all the way forward. Exhale, drop the right knee, point the toe away. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back, Arjunasana. Again, finding square hips and strong legs. Left hip moving back, right hip moving forward, lengthening out of the lower back and opening through the heart. Arms in line with the ears. Inhale, plant the hands down, tuck the back toes under. Exhale, three-legged dog, left leg high in the air. Step the left foot all the way forward. Exhale, right foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up, look up. Exhale, standing, hands to the sides, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank position. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward, plank position. Exhale, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing, Adho Mukha. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Lift up, high crescent lunge. Inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee, 1. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, 3. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, 4. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, 5. Rotate through the spine, twisting to the right, open the arms wide apart like a T. Breathing steadily and evenly here. Strong legs, strong arms, long through the spine. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, three-legged dog. 2 feet down, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Lift all the way up. Exhale, strong legs, square hips. Inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and rotate left. Reach the arms wide out to a T position. Strong legs, strong arms. Breathing here and finding the strength and openness. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, left leg high in the air. Downward facing dog, 2 feet down. Inhale, move forward, plank position. Exhale, Vastasana. Right hand down, left arm up onto the outside of the right foot. Side plank. Long through the body here, hips lifted. Pressing into the earth. Come back, plank position, and move over to the other side. Vastasana, left hand down. Root down through to the earth with the foot into the hand, and then lengthen up through the rest of the body. Plank position to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step or float the feet between the hands, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, step the left foot forward, back heel down, spiral up to face the front of the mat with the hips open to the right edge. Bend the left knee. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Press down equally into both feet, centering the hips between the two legs. Strong arms, strong center. Be sure that the left knee is over the heel. Inhale, straighten the legs, switch the feet. Exhale, bend. Again, the knee will be directly over the heel or ankle, making sure not to allow the knee to fall inwards or to rotate too far out. Pressing equally into both legs. Inhale, straighten the leg, parallel the feet, switch sides. Inhale, start to reach forward, and exhale, Trikonasana. Feel the spine lengthening here, and the top hip pressing back to stack on top of the bottom hip. Find length through both sides of the torso. Strong, long arms, strong legs. Inhale, press down into the feet, stand all the way up. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, straighten and switch. Exhale, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana. Stacking the top hip over the bottom, long through the spine, long through the arms. Keeping the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Inhale, press down into the feet, stand all the way up, bend the front knee, exhale, inhale, straighten, switch legs, this time both feet pointing straight ahead towards the side of the mat. Fold all the way forward, lengthen the spine, look up, and exhale, fold forward, bringing your fingertips in line with your toe tips, top of the head to the earth. Bring the hands forward to the front edge of the mat and hop the feet back. Bring the fingertips in line with the toes again and fold forward, crown of the head to the earth. Press down into the arms and lengthen up, tripod headstand, bringing the legs out to the side and then up to the ceiling. Feel the elbows moving towards each other, active arms taking pressure out of the neck. Reach the legs actively up and then open them out to the side, gently bringing them back down to the earth. Press into the feet, move the hands forward, hop the feet together, lengthen the spine, look up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand all the way up, look up, exhale, standing to face the front edge of the mat. Inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, fold all the way forward, plant the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Look forward, lower the elbows down to the mat, forearms parallel to each other, hips lifting high, dolphin. Keep pulling the navel in, heart opening, and breathing steadily and evenly. Straighten through the arms, downward facing dog. Move forward, plank position, and lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, seat to heels, child's pose. Letting the forehead come down to the earth. Interlace the fingers, press the palms together. Have the elbows no wider apart than your shoulders and place the very top of the head on the floor between your wrists. Walk the feet forward, stack the hips over the shoulders, bring the knees in towards the chest, and begin to extend the legs all the way up towards the sky. If you feel unbalanced or wobbly, or if there's too much pressure into your neck, come down, regroup, and go back up again. Breathing steadily and evenly, upside down, just as you breathe, standing on your feet. Continue breathing and practicing at any point of your expression of this asana. So child's pose, feet still on the floor, balancing in your little egg shape, or all the way up. Eventually making your way all the way down with intention, finding child's pose. Move forward onto hands and knees. Lengthen through the spine, lower the chest and chin down. Slide forward onto the belly, Bhujangasana. Relax all the way down. Bring the hands slightly forward. Bring the legs as wide apart as the mat. Spider finger through the fingertips. Lengthen the spine. Lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lengthen up. The arms may straighten all the way. Exhale, lower down. Articulating through the spine. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, lower down. Bring the legs back together. Scoot back onto the mat if you found yourself moving forward, and relax all the way down for one breath. Press down into the tops of the hands, lift through the chest, lift the legs, Shalambhasana. Ankles at the same height as the shoulders. Opening through the heart, long neck. Release all the way down, turn the head to one side, and then turn all the way over onto your back. Laying down, preparing for bridge. Bringing the heels under the knees, feet parallel to each other. Press down into the arms and lift the pelvis, low back, middle back, upper back. Bring the shoulders closer together under the body, interlace the fingers and press the palms. Feel the heart moving towards the chin more than the chin is moving towards the heart. Allowing the heart and the front of the hips to open. Strong legs, strong seat. Relax the arms. Relax the seat down. Bring the legs up towards the ceiling. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Stretch and then draw the knees in towards the chest. Rock back to the shoulder blades and up to sit. Extend the legs straight forward. Flex the feet back as if standing on the floor. Hands by the sides to Dandasana. Pressing down into the hands and up through the heart. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Breathing steadily and evenly here. Legs are active. Pressing down into the heels and into the tops of the femur bones. Try not to hyperextend through the knee, so feel the knee lengthening rather than pressing down towards the floor. Inhale, sit all the way up. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Cross the right foot over the left thigh. Reach the left arm up, and then rotate to the right, hugging the knee with the left arm. Right hand at the base of the spine. Modified seated spinal twist. Breathing steadily and evenly here. Active legs. Come forward, extend the leg, bring the left knee in towards the chest, cross it over the right thigh. Inhale, sit up tall, reach up through the right arm, and exhale, rotate left. Active legs, long spine. Breathing steadily and evenly. And coming back to the center, 2 straight legs. Bend both knees, reach the arms forward, pull the navel in, and start to roll back halfway to laying down. Float the legs up into a tabletop position and balance here. Being mindful of lifting through the pelvic floor and the navel pulling up and in towards the spine. Gently release all the way down to the earth. Bring the knees in towards the chest, and then place the feet onto the mat, soles of the feet together, knees apart. One hand onto the belly, one hand onto the heart. And tune in to the experience of your body breathing. Relax the arms, relax the legs. Let go of breathing in any particular way and allow the breath to simply move on its own. Relax the feet, lower legs, soften the knees, let go of any tension in the thighs or hips. Unclench the seats. Allow the abdomen to rise and fall naturally with the breath. Relax the back. Soften the shoulders and the arms. Allow the heart to be warm and open. Unclench the jaw. Unfurrow the brow. Allow the whole body to relax. Bring subtle movement back into the fingers and the toes. With as few movements as possible, roll over onto the back. Pause and then come up to sit. And taking a deep breath in, hands in prayer in front of the heart, preparing for Om.